Hello, it's your favorite extra. This is part 6 of an 8-part series. This will be in Bakugo's point of view, so maybe he will get his redemption? I'm sorry to make you all hate a beloved character, but I'll make it up to you. My Discord is linked in the description below, as well as a playlist containing all the other parts. I act as a narrator in this story, so anytime you see this symbol, I'm just telling you what's going on. Enjoy the video. The morning after Todoroki and Deku's trip to the park, Bakugo woke up feeling like he got hit by a truck. He felt awful because he was an outcast in a place he was supposed to feel like he belonged. He wondered why he'd have to be harsh all the time. Well, that doesn't excuse the fact he's been cheating. He never really had any romantic feelings for Deku, but he honestly loved the attention. He finally found someone he loved and found he was capable of loving back. This person loved him just the way he was too. Bakugo didn't feel the need to prove he should be loved. He felt like he deserved this relationship. No one looked down on him as if he wasn't good enough for his counterpart. He slid out of bed with the uplifting thoughts that he finally found someone worth sharing a life with. After he got ready, a white envelope caught his attention. He picked it up, knowing that reading its contents would be a mistake. However, he read the note out loud anyway. Kukin, how do I put this simply? I hate you, no, I loathe you. What you did to me wasn't just mean, it was cruel. I always believed in you, looked up to you, loved you. But now you rip my heart out of its place? You steal all my happiness and affection only to give it to someone half as worthy? It's okay. I know you'll be happier that way. I knew I couldn't have been good enough. He stopped reading halfway through the first page. He skipped to the end of the note that was clearly sent from Deku. He didn't have the time nor the patience to read the whole packet. Kukin, you know I could never hate you. Maybe one day we could be friends again. Maybe one day we could try to restart. In the Class 1A group chat. Hey Izuku. Bitch, no. What do you want with him? You have 5 seconds until I kick you from this chat. Hold on, pink cheeks. Nope, I'm kicking you. Make you float, balloon kicked, explosion, murder, collision symbol. Should we see what he has to say? How about we see how Midoriya feels about this? I think I'm okay with this. Are you sure, Midobro? We're right here to support you. Soft broccoli, revolving hearts, green heart, added explosion, murder, collision symbol to the chat. Who the hell kicked me? What did you want to tell me, Kukin? Don't call me that. Fine. Bakugo. I wanted to ask you why the hell you'd send that letter? I don't know, to tell you all the things you wouldn't listen to me say. Why did you think I'd read all that shit? I moved on. Well, I didn't. Honestly, do whatever you want, Bakugo. I hope you're happy with the life you've created. Soft broccoli, revolving hearts, green heart went offline. Why do you want to make his life hell? Why is he trying to make mine a nightmare? Bakugo, I know you better than anyone else here, and I know this isn't you. You're tough to get along with, but you're not a cold, heartless asshole. Deal with your problems on your own terms, but don't take it out on Midobro. Hard Crocs went offline. I think we should just separate the two of them for now. Nothing good could come from any interactions these two have within this current state. Gotta go fast went offline. Honestly, Kiri was right, Bakubro. I don't know what's going on, but something's up. You can always talk to me. Shut it, dunce face. I don't need any of you, go take care of that damn crybaby. Denki, don't even try. Whatever then. Everyone went offline. Why did he have to be like this? Is this why he's so useless when it comes to friendship? No, it was easier to be alone than to get caught up in all the feelings. They never understood or cared anyway. Bakugo got dressed and headed to the city to calm his nerves. He honestly didn't see the point of relationships. They were just a job he never wanted, an attachment he never needed. Fuck. Fuck all of them. Bakugo screamed the words at the top of his lungs, knowing that his mind and heart did not agree. He wanted to have friends, he was terrified of being alone. But he knows it's all just a weakness. Why was it a weakness again? His reasoning didn't make sense anymore. He found someone that he loved, they loved him, so why is he regretting cutting everyone else out? He muttered to himself, trying to make sense of his fractured logic. He tried to salvage his splitting identity and values, knowing he had to alter them as much as possible. This is what I deserved. I expected this, but it still hurts. Fuck. This is all bullshit. What the hell should I do? How the fuck do you fix such a huge screw-up? With that he thought back to the letter. He went into the nearest shop and bought an ink pen with decorative paper. He found envelopes dyed with crimson and thought they'd be perfect for his project. He was never good at expressing anything but anger. Maybe this way he could think and look over the words he'd say without making mistakes. Without hurting the people he wanted to talk to so desperately. He returned to his residence that was left in silence. There was usually an atmosphere of laughter, but that seemed to dissipate with the afternoon's events. He quickly unlocked the door to his familiar space and grabbed the letter. He studied every letter meticulously, feeling the purity of the emotions. Obsessing over the raw suffering it showed. The suffering he caused Deku to feel. He wrote, put a pen to a page and shoved it into the envelope. He recorded everything he felt, the regret, the sadness, the remorse. Most importantly, he wrote apologies. To everyone. To Itza, to Bnha, to Deku. That should be enough. I hope it's enough. He placed all the letters on the dining room table in the kitchen and left to stay with his parents for the rest of the weekend. He also turned off his phone for fear that he'd be unwelcomed. He wanted to deal with that on Monday, until then he'd try to create a relaxing weekend. On Saturday morning everyone arrived at the breakfast table covered in red letters. Everyone looked curiously at their names written neatly on the notes. Unaware who sent them, nor what they were for. Does anyone know who sent these? Maybe it's something from Aizawa-sensei? I don't believe so, I don't see the UA seal on the letter. I'm excited, what if it's a surprise trip? We have worked really hard lately. That would be so cool. Think of all the parties. Let's just open these things already. Everyone tore open the letters with infatuation. The mystery surrounding the crimson envelopes allured everyone to explore their contents. However, they soon realized the slips of paper did not contain the information they were expecting. Wait, where's Bakugo? I never knew he felt this way, no wonder he was so explosive, he held back all this trauma. What trauma? They all traded notes because they all wanted to read as much information about Bakugo as they could. They tried to call and text, but they were met with silence. They checked his dorm, but all they found was a sticky note that said, staying with my parents for the weekend, see you on Monday. They all planned their own apologies for Bakugo, all of them wanted to show how much they cared about him. All except Deku, of course, he felt like he did enough. He finally felt at peace. Bakugo came back to the dorms late Sunday night. He arrived to find bags, boxes, and letters blocking the entrance to his dorm. He stretched his arm to unlock the door to push everything inside. He felt a tightening in his chest as he picked up and organized the objects in piles. He felt a sense of false identity, or rather an unworthiness. Despite that, he pressed on and opened each note and package. Brownies with chili powder baked in from Sato. I wonder how those taste? Notes from Tsu, Ajiro, Hagakure, Itza, Koda, and a few others. An all-might blanket from Momo? Why this? Well, she did do a good job making it. The Baku squad gave me a movie ticket? Since when was that a thing? We never agreed on a name. Oh, well, those are my idiots. He snickered. Something from Deku. A note. Tears filled his eyes as he saw the scribbled writing. It was the promise they made to each other back in grade school. The forgotten memory was now brought back in vivid detail. I will always protect you, Izuku, was what he said. There was another note attached to the old one. I will always protect you, Kuken. It felt like a finished promise, one they wouldn't go back on again. With a deep breath, he settled into his bed and drifted off to sleep in preparation for the day tomorrow. I guess I found a way to fix it. I'll work hard to keep these friendships.